We're joined by Dr. Mark Leonard, a seasoned entrepreneur and certified high performance coach with over 25 years of experience. Dr. Leonard helps leaders and teams unlock new levels of success through his deep expertise in organizational leadership and human performance. Dr. Mark, thank you so much for joining us today.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Wade. Looking forward to being here.
What's the one quality you think every successful leader has?
An ability to fail and fail quickly.
I like that. Any specific reason as to why?
Yeah, absolutely. Because out of failure comes new opportunities, new learning, new ways to think about things. By the way, this is probably the only time you will hear me use the word fail, because I don't believe in that. I only believe in that we're learning. We're here to learn, and I have never failed in business. I've only learned.
I love that answer. So then, in that similar vein, what is the biggest mistake you see new leaders make?
I think the biggest mistake I see a lot of new leaders make is they're often brought up from the organization, and they're brought up because they're quick, they're fast, they know the product, they know the job, they know the culture, but they also think that they know everything. And a major failure is believing that you're the smartest person in the room.
I agree with that. It is, because you can never know anything, right? To your point earlier, we're constantly learning and evolving. What's the best way to build influence if you don't have a formal leadership title?
Interesting question, especially since I used to teach MBA classes on leadership. And I find that the biggest and best way to build influence is through collaboration. This is, again, going back to that idea of you're not the smartest person in the room. You may be very talented, but there's a lot of experience. So collaborate, ask questions, figure out what other people know, and get them talking.
That's great. And what's a daily habit that helps leaders stay focused and effective?
Turn off notifications. Oh, for crying out loud, the amount of notifications that we have from social media, emails, text messages, and everything else. Turn off the dang notifications. You'll get a lot more done.
I agree. They can lead to some major distractions, and it can upset that flow state that we can all step into, which is really, really important. So what's the most important skill every leader should develop early in their career?
The ability to ask questions. Can I share a really quick story about this?
Absolutely. Please do.
Day one of my master's degree, I walked into class and I was fairly timid. The professor walks in, he slams his briefcase down on the front credenza, and he stands up and he goes, "Ask me a question." And everyone kind of looked at each other and we thought, well, he said, "Okay, perhaps you didn't hear me. Ask me a question." Dead silence. He picked up his briefcase. He said, "You have one of the foremost experts in the world standing before you, and you were not prepared to ask a question. I hope you're better prepared next week. See you." And he walked back out. Day one, very first class. And from that moment on, oh boy, did I learn to ask questions.
Dr. Mark, that is utterly exceptional. And I appreciate you spending your time here with us today. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and your wisdom with us. Where is a few places that people can go to connect with you if they want to engage and sort of, speak with you about optimizing their lives?
Yeah, absolutely. My website, thehappinessbreakthrough.com, fully spelled out, nothing like making a long URL even longer. Thehappinessbreakthrough.com, great place to go. On there, I also have all my social media links. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's The Happiness Breakthrough. If you want to find me on Facebook, it's Happiness Breakthrough, not with the THE in front. Anyway, you can find me, or go Google Dr. Mark Leonard. You'll find me. I'm everywhere, and I'm local here to Arizona. However, I travel around the world. I have clients in all time zones around the world. I've done just about everything you can imagine, but go find me, go connect. Definitely go to thehappinessbreakthrough.com/uncommon and go download that mindset, those 3 uncommon things that you could do right now to positively impact your mindset. Go download that. And if that resonates with you, my contact is on there, and reach out then. There's one thing you will learn from me is I don't believe in hard sales. I believe in people willing to make a change or not. And if you are ready to make a change, or you want to set New Year's resolutions and you want to be part of the 1 or 2% that makes a difference, give me a call. If you want to be like the 86% that fail in the first 7 days, keep doing what you're doing. Either way, it's up to you. With that, thank you, Wade. This has been absolutely fantastic getting to know you, get to know your audience as someone who has been a professor at a university and taught MBA classes. I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the world needs you. Go be the very best version of you, period. That's it.